this is Dr. Tom. In a moment, I'm going to go over my tip of the week, but just a little bit about what inspired that for this week is that I'm not feeling well today. I basically have the common cold, stuffiness, sneezy, all that good stuff that goes along with the cold. And I get for most people, it's real easy to start thinking about, well, it's still that time of year, it's still cold and flu season. You're still susceptible to all those germs that are out there, but that's not really how it works. It's in my thought process. Then I start looking back to what's going on. What was going on in my life, and what kept the door wide open for me to get sick was the last couple of weeks were stressful. A couple of weeks ago was a very stressful week for me emotionally. I had a lot of things going on. I didn't sleep well, wasn't eating correctly, I wasn't exercising, didn't get my chiropractic adjustments in, and that's about kind of the past couple of weeks have been that way. Just wasn't doing all the right things I need to do, and as a result of that, my immune system was lowered, and door was left wide open, and bam, you get sick. And that's what we start to look at. My job as a person, as a human being, is to make sure my body's working at its optimal level, doing all those things I need to do day in and day out. Not just a little bit here and there, but day in and day out, doing the right things to make sure that my nervous system and my immune system are functioning at a really high level. And that's what's there to protect me. Your immune system is there to keep you healthy. It's there to fight off, those germs, so that day in and day out you're feeling great every day because your body's functioning really well. So what are the four big factors that we talk about all the time? The four big factors that will determine how healthy you are, that we can control or have some control of, are the physical stresses being placed on your body. And you have to look at it in terms of your entire life. How many times you fall as a kid, you fall off your bike, car accidents. I look at my life, car accident at 19 years old. I'm sure I had a couple concussions, back when I was playing football. Those are the things there that we need to look at. So looking at those car accidents, do you sit for a career, at a desk, on a computer? Those are physical stresses that are being placed on your body. Then you have the mental and emotional stresses. Not feeling good every day is an emotional stress on your body. So you have to look at that. You had these snowstorms coming in every week. And, you have a 6-pound dog that you need to make sure they're going to be able to get out and go to the bathroom when there's 12 inches of snow on the ground. It's an emotional stress being placed on your body, on your system. Your relationships, your job, finances, those are all emotional stresses. And then you have the toxins, the chemical stresses that are being placed in your body. Look at the average diet in this country. It's filled with sugar, preservatives. We don't drink enough water. The medications that we take, those are all chemical stresses. Again, and the fourth factor that we started to talk about last week is sleep, or the lack of quality sleep is another stress on your body. But any combination of those stressors, the physical, the chemical, the emotional, and the sleep, any combination that they're wearing down your body, the longer they're there, the longer they're allowed to persist, that's what breaks your body down. And that's why the majority of people, you're born, you feel great, you're great as a kid, and all of a sudden at 30 years old, things start to go wrong because we haven't done the right things day in and day out to make sure our body's staying healthy, that your nervous system is functioning at a high level, your immune system's functioning at a high level. It's my job as a human being to make sure my body's there working at 100%. It's also my job for when my patients come into my office that I'm there to help them start to get this stuff on track. And that's what I ask people to do. And it's kind of my tip of the week is, start taking stock of your life. Look back to your life. Did you have any car accidents in your life? And again, not just within the past year or two, but your entire life. And a car accident, it doesn't matter if you're going 10 miles an hour or 50 miles an hour. It doesn't matter. But at 10 miles an hour, it's still going to have an impact on your body. So look at those things, the car accidents. When you went to learn how to snowboard, how many times do you fall learning how to snowboard? What do you do for a career? All these things that you want to start looking at it. It's the same thing. Do it mentally, emotionally. What are you doing? What's going on emotionally in your life? Relationships. Look at all these things and what you're putting into your body every day. Look at that, and then look at your sleep. Start taking stock of all these things, and then start putting plans together to correct or start fixing the breakdowns, where there's problems, where there's potential problems. one of the things that I hear all the time is, when somebody's been in a car accident, is, I walked away from it. No, it's fine. I didn't have any major problems. Well, how do you know that? All right. Just because you didn't have any pain or discomfort afterwards, 10 years goes by, and there's a lot that starts to go on in your body when things aren't working correctly, and that's what we always talk about is prevent your body from going into crisis stage. Start taking care of problems before they become crisis, and that's my tip of the week. Take stock of what your life and taking a look at it, and where there's problem areas, potential problem areas, put a plan to get it fixed, start getting it corrected, start making those changes. And if you need help, that's what we're here for. So take care.